All right, so you've been working your butt off, but you're not seeing the results that you want. So I'm going to give you some real conversation, some real talk, like you're sitting with me on the balcony. I'm going to talk you through these 6 steps, these 6 issues on why you're not losing weight. Like I'm having a conversation with my sister, like my mom, on why you're not seeing these results. I've helped thousands of women now over the last 15 years lose weight, tone up, and everything else in between. And I'm going to give you some actual results and actual facts so you can apply them today and then leave this video and go and put them into some action. And then hopefully we can get you into the shape that you've always wanted to be in. All right, so let's dive straight into it. For those of you that don't know and have stumbled across this channel, my name is Adam. I've been doing this for a very long time. I've helped thousands of women do this, but I want to give you this advice like I would be giving this advice to, like I said, my sister or my mom, because I feel that there's so much rubbish on YouTube and there's so much rubbish on TikTok that is not helpful at all and is just making you spend way too much money and essentially waste so much time on bullshit. Number one is the old and annoying, very annoying saying that I hear all the time, is that you're eating healthy, but you're not tracking any of your food. Eating healthy doesn't mean anything. When I hear eating healthy, I hear I'm eating acai bowls, or I'm eating wraps, or I'm drinking smoothies. None of this means anything. You don't know how many calories are in the food that you're consuming. For example, you could eat the healthier option of nuts over chips, or you could have an acai bowl over the McDonald's hamburger and fries. And we all know that you actually want the McDonald's and fries, but the acai bowl is going to have 1,000 calories in it, right? Those 1,000 calories are going to be almost all of the calories that you need for the day. So make sure that you track your food. If you're not going to track your food, you don't know how many calories you're consuming, which means you don't know if you're in a calorie deficit. The only way that you're going to lose is by tracking your calories. That's it. That is the only way to do it. Number 2, you're doing way too much cardio. So when I worked in Orange Theory, I saw the same people come in day after day after day, thinking that running on the treadmill would all of a sudden burn off the bottle of wine they drank last night, that running on the treadmill would be this magic cure to their overconsumption of calories that they had over the weekend, the nachos and the margarita that they had last night, or the croissant that they're going to go eat after the workout. The cardio is not going to give you the body of the dreams. You have to make sure that you're strength training. You have to make sure that you are tracking your calories. You got to make sure that the fundamental stuff of lifting weights consistently through the week, that's your main workout. That stuff's way more important. All right, mistake number 3, that you're not eating enough protein. I talk about this all the time, and I'm sure you've seen every TikTok influencer and Instagram influencer talk about this all the time, but your protein is the fundamentals when it comes to maintaining the muscle mass that you want, especially if you're female. In the US especially, and in Australia and Canada, you're under eating your protein by about 40 to 60%, which is a lot, because most of you complain about not being able to get to 100 grams of protein. So let's say that maybe you're getting 40 grams of protein a day and you don't accidentally walk into 100 grams of protein a day unless you're tracking it, right? So again, you have to track your food, because if you're not tracking your food, you don't know if you're getting enough protein. That's just the way that it is. So mistake number 4, all right? You're on and you're off all the time. With this we're talking about consistency. This stop and start situation that you have is like the all or nothing mentality. What I say to my clients all the time, and a saying that has been ingrained in my head, and I wish I knew the person that told me this, was that if you get a flat tire, you don't have to set your car on fire. When you have a bad day, it doesn't mean that you have to write off the week. When you have a bad meal, meaning like you miss a meal or you eat some junk food, it doesn't mean that the entire day is a mess. When you have a shitty workout or you miss a workout, it doesn't mean you have to give up on the workouts for the rest of the week. You have to keep on pushing no matter how messy it is. It doesn't matter if you show up to the gym and you do 15 minutes worth of workout. It doesn't matter if that day that you just get in the protein for the day, or if you just have protein shakes for the day. You just have to keep on pushing forward. Stop starting and stopping. The reason why you're not making any progress is because you keep falling off and on, and you keep stopping and starting. Mistake number 5, man, this is for everyone, including me, is that you're not sleeping enough. Sleep is definitely like the magic bullet when it comes to this. Sleep impacts your energy levels, your cortisol levels, especially for those that are trying to lose that belly fat, right? Your sex drive, your mood, everything. If you have an issue with snacking, especially like in the afternoon, this is because your energy levels are doing this. So you're not tracking enough food, your food at all. You are not eating enough food. You don't have enough energy, so your body's just doing this. So you reach for caffeine, you're crashing. Sleep is the key. So either improve your sleep to get better quality sleep, or make sure that you're sleeping longer. Go to bed earlier, stop scrolling through Netflix and TikTok, or just make sure that you're either sleeping in a little bit longer or improving the quality of your sleep if you can. Mistake number 6, all right, so the final one is you're focused on only the scale. So I see this all the time, and this is the thing that everyone like measures their success against. And I know that this is like the video you kind of clicked on because you were trying to move the scale a little bit, but there's so many other metrics that you can measure against. Like, are you getting stronger? Do you have more energy? Has your libido increased? Are your clothes fitting different? Do you have better posture? Are you feeling more confident? All of these other metrics are better metrics to measure your success by. The scale is great, but it's just your relationship with gravity at the end of the day. The longer that you're on this journey, and hopefully that it's turned into a lifelong journey for you, the longer that you're on this journey for, you'll start to understand that the scale is a negative for you, because it sets up a mentality where your happiness is dictated by a number that's on the scale. That number is irrelevant. What you should start to look at is, are you happy with the way that you look in the mirror? Are you happy with the way that you look in the photos? Do you feel sexy standing naked in front of the mirror? Do you want to have sex with the lights on? These things are way more important for you. At the end of the day, when it comes to these mistakes, they're all like easily fixed, and anything that you can do just to move the needle forward slightly every single day is going to be an improvement. Any coach that you work with or any program that you buy isn't about as being as good as that coach or as awesome as that athlete. It's just about making sure that you're making little improvements every single day or every single week or every single month. It's just about understanding that where you're at isn't where you want to be, and that you want to progress a little bit each and every single day. Just move that needle forward each and every single day. I hope this video helped you in some kind of way. I hope that it shifted the mentality with your journey in some kind of way. But that's it from me. I hope you have an awesome day. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.